Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on a virtual walking tour of Al-Muizz Street, the heart of Islamic Cairo. Known as one of Cairo's oldest streets, this magical boulevard was built in the 10th century by the Fatimid Caliph Al-Muizz and stretches nearly 1 kilometer between two grand city gates, Bab al-Futu in the north and Bab Zuwayla in the south. This street used to be called the Kasaba, the main artery of medieval Cairo's bustling markets and economic life. Since 1997, the Egyptian government restored over 30 monuments and turned this street into an open-air museum, complete with atmospheric lighting, traditional paving, and cultural events. We begin with the Fatimid dynasty, who founded Cairo in 969 AD under Caliph Al-Muizz Allah. He built this street as the spine of his new capital, connecting the two palace complexes at Bayt Al-Suhaymi. Though most original Fatimid buildings are gone, you can still see Al-Aqmar Mosque, 1125 AD, with its standout stone facade and carved inscriptions. Not far is the Al-Hakim Mosque, built around 1013 AD, one of the oldest surviving Fatimid mosques, with soaring minarets and a spacious courtyard. Following the Fatimids, the Ayyubids and Mamluks reshaped Cairo's skyline. The area between Bab al-Futu and Bab Zuwayla transformed into the Bayt Al-Suhaymi district with world-class monuments. Key highlights include the Qalawun complex, built in 1285, featuring a madrasa, mausoleum, and hospital, richly decorated in marble and stucco. Next door is the madrasa mausoleum of Al-Nasir Muhammad, completed in 1303, an exquisite example of Mamluk artistry with marble courtyards and wooden ceilings. And the Mosque Madrasa of Sultan Barquq, 1386 AD, an early Circassian Mamluk masterpiece with 4 iwans and elegant Islamic details. Moving further south, you'll find the Sabul Kutub of Abd al-Rahman Kutkuda, built in 1744, a public fountain and Quran school, adorned with marble inlays and Arabic calligraphy. Don't miss Bayt Al-Suhaymi, an Ottoman-era house with lush courtyard gardens and intricately carved mashrabia windows, offering a peek into traditional Ottoman Cairo residential life. Also restaurants and historic hammams, like the restored hammam of Sultan built in 1456, one of the few surviving Mamluk baths in Cairo. Al-Muizz Street today is a sensory feast. Open-air bazaars, traditional craft stalls, local street food, cafes, and people watching around every corner. Tips for visitors. Best to visit in the evening when monuments are lit, from about 8 p.m. after pedestrian-only hours between roughly 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Wear comfortable shoes, rough paving, modest clothing for mosques, and bring water. Entry to the street itself is free, but some monuments charge a small ticket, e.g., Qalawun Group, Barquq, etc., usually around 10 to 220 Egyptian pounds depending on nationality and site. Pause at Bab al-Futu and Bab Zuwayla, magnificent Fatimid gates built in the 11th century by Badr al-Jamali, defending the walled city. At Bab Zuwayla, you can climb the towers for panoramic views over historic Cairo. Look for hidden sabils and kutubs scattered all along, small fountains with Quran schoolrooms above, architectural gems like the Kutkuda Sabil. Feel the contrast, ancient Islamic art alongside lively vendors, spices, copperware, perfume shops. You're literally walking through layers of history. Al-Muizz Street isn't just a street. It's the greatest open-air museum of medieval Islamic architecture in the world. From Fatimid beginnings, through iconic Ayyubid and Mamluk masterpieces, to Ottoman houses and modern cultural markets, it's a vivid timeline. Walking it, you get Cairo's soul. Centuries-old artistry, bustling markets, architectural innovation, and cultural continuity. If you loved this walkthrough of Al-Muizz Street, Islamic Cairo, historic Cairo architecture, hit that like button, subscribe for more travel history videos, and click the link below for a full walking tour playlist. Let us know in the comments, which monument blew you away? Qalawun Complex, Sultan Barquq, or the Kutkuda Sabil? We'd love to hear your top pick. But here's what makes Al-Muizz Street truly special. It's not just the historic mosques, the carved domes, or the giant wooden doors. It's the echo of time. The feeling that you're not just walking down a street, but through a 1,000-year-old timeline. Every stone, every archway, every lantern above you whispers a story. A sultan passed here. A merchant once sold spices there. A child laughed on that doorstep centuries ago. This is more than a tourist attraction. This is Cairo's soul, raw, alive, unapologetically ancient. And that's why people search for it. They type Al-Muizz Street Night Walk, Islamic Cairo Tour, Cairo Hidden Gems, because they're looking not just for places, but for meaning. And this straw